Welcome aboard, esteemed viewers, to a gripping analysis of the paramount concerns that shape the world's destiny in 2023. And this is Capital Crew, your compass to navigate the ever-shifting currents of global risks. In an era where uncertainty is the new normal, Capital Crew delves deep into the heart of today's most pressing challenges, offering you a front row seat to the complex interplay of forces that could reshape the world as we know it. From geopolitical tensions that simmer on the horizon to technological disruptions that hold both promise and peril, we're here to unravel the intricate tapestry of risks that define our times. Join us on a journey of insight as we unveil the top 10 global risks for 2023. From economic fault lines to environmental vulnerabilities, from the digital realm to the geopolitical arena, we leave no stone unturned. As we cast our gaze upon the canvas of the world, we equip you with knowledge to comprehend, prepare, and sometimes even influence the course of events. Number 10. Water woes. In a world where water scarcity is increasingly prevalent, East Africa's devastating drought, coupled with water shortages in the western United States and China's hydropower dam reservoirs, signifies a looming crisis. This issue, once considered temporary, now impacts not just developing nations, but also two-thirds of global companies. Water scarcity disrupts operations, raising concerns over supply chains, agricultural productivity, and overall economic stability. The financial impact of these water woes is substantial, with businesses facing increased costs due to water-intensive processes, reduced agricultural yields, and heightened competition for limited resources. The potential for water-related conflicts also poses geopolitical risks. Number 9. The rise of Gen Z. Generation Z's ascent carries transformative potential. Representing over 30% of the world's population and soon to comprise 27% of the global workforce, Gen Z's impact is undeniable. Their deep-seated distrust of institutions and their proactive engagement in social and political issues create a landscape where companies and policymakers must respond to their demands of systematic change. This wave of activism brings both opportunities and challenges for businesses to align their practices with the values of inclusivity, equity, and sustainability. The financial implications stem from evolving consumer preferences as Gen Z's choices shape market dynamics, reward responsible companies, and influence investment strategies. Number 8. Political polarization in a divided United States. The United States remains deeply divided along political lines, leading to divergent policy approaches and potential escalation of politically motivated violence. This polarization disrupts consistent governance, complicates long-term investment planning, and generates uncertainty for American and foreign firms alike. The economic fallout results from shifting regulations, market volatility, and an environment where decision-making becomes unpredictable. Businesses may struggle to navigate this turbulent landscape, adjusting strategies to accommodate varying regional norms and priorities. Number 7. Declines in global development. The convergence of climate change, inflation, and ongoing conflicts jeopardizes global progress in public health, gender equality, and economic well-being. Escalating food prices and food insecurity threaten to reverse gains made in poverty reduction and child labor prevention, exacerbating inequality. The erosion of women's rights further undermines progress, impacting educational and economic opportunities. These setbacks have economic implications, constraining human capital development, limiting consumer purchasing power, and intensifying social unrest. Number 6. Energy shortages. Global energy markets face volatility due to factors like Russian oil production declines, limited OPEC spare capacity, and geopolitical tensions. The resulting oil and natural gas price hikes could amplify economic uncertainty, disrupt supply chains, and increase production costs for industries heavily reliant on energy. Temporary power outages, especially in Europe, may hamper economic activities, affecting industries, services, and manufacturing. Companies need contingency plans to manage political disruptions and cost fluctuations arising from energy shortages. Number 5. A politically isolated Iran. Iran's internal unrest, coupled with nuclear ambitions and rising tensions with Israel, raises concerns about its stability. The isolation and mistrust directed at Iran impact diplomatic relations, regional stability, and international security. Geopolitical uncertainties affect global energy markets, trade dynamics, and investments in the Middle East. Businesses must navigate heightened geopolitical risks and adapt strategies to account for potential escalations that could disrupt markets and supply chains. Number 4. Inflation on the rise. Inflation, exacerbated by factors like supply chain disruptions and rising fuel prices, threatens global economic stability. As inflationary pressures persist, central banks worldwide face complex decisions about interest rates and monetary policies. The principal impact is on households and companies as rising costs of living and production strain budgets. Businesses must grapple with inflation-induced uncertainties, including fluctuating demand, pricing challenges, and potential supply chain disruptions. Number 3. Tech, democracy's downfall. While technology was anticipated to bolster democracy, it now poses threats to political integrity and societal cohesion. Misinformation propagated by bots and AI undermines trust in institutions, and digital surveillance tools enable authoritarian regimes to suppress dissent. These technological challenges demand innovative solutions to protect democratic processes, individual privacy, and digital infrastructure. Businesses operating in the tech sector face regulatory scrutiny, consumer privacy concerns, and the responsibility to mitigate their platforms' potential negative impacts. Number 2. In Xi we must trust. China's President Xi Jinping's consolidation of power raises questions about policy predictability and global relations. As China holds a substantial share of the world economy, policy shifts can have far-reaching consequences. The impact extends to trade, investment, and business operations as companies navigate policy changes that could disrupt supply chains and alter market dynamics. Businesses must monitor China's evolving policies and adapt strategies accordingly. Number 1. Putin's power plays. Russia's continued assertiveness, including its invasion of Ukraine, poses geopolitical risks. President Vladimir Putin's actions could lead to escalation, impacting regional stability and energy markets. While direct targeting of critical infrastructure is unlikely, cyber attacks and geopolitical tensions contribute to an atmosphere of uncertainty. Companies operating in affected regions face operational challenges, increased security costs, and potential disruptions due to geopolitical events. Financial impact. The potential impact of these top global risks in 2023 could reshape the economic landscape and corporate strategies. The uncertainties stemming from water scarcity, inflation, energy shortages, political polarization, and geopolitical tensions influence business decisions, investment priorities, and consumer behavior. The potential consequences include increased operational costs, supply chain disruptions, market volatility, and reduced consumer confidence. To mitigate these risks, companies must adopt flexible strategies, prioritize resilience, and engage in proactive risk management to navigate the ever-evolving global environment. In conclusion, as we navigate the complex web of interconnected challenges, Capital Crew remains committed to providing insights and analysis that empower you and our audience to make informed decisions in a world fraught with uncertainties. Stay tuned for further in-depth explorations of these pressing issues and their evolving impacts.